Hello everybody and welcome back to some more RimWorld. We are here at Rego Quarry with our tribe, the Smithsonians, and everything is, well, exactly as we left it last time out. We have our little visitor over here who's coming to the colony. We're not getting our negotiator out there straight away because that's Leckham, and well, she was in a bit of a mood when she went to bed and I didn't want to exacerbate that. How's she getting on now? Extremely low expectations, initial optimism, that's all good. 8 without table, yeah, we're going to have to start to make movements in that direction. Disturbed sleep. Slept in the heat. Really? 28, oh, it's quite warm in there. We're going to have to, I think we're going to have to start digging into the mountain a bit more sooner rather than later, because that should sort of cool the temperature in there a bit. Okay, our crops are growing quite well. How's our food situation? Green's currently cooking something. We're a bit low on meat, so we are going to have to get one of those muffalo hunted as soon as possible. We got a little storage area. Everything, it's no longer unroofed, but it will still deteriorate because it's outdoors, so I'll want to get that sort of closed off as soon as possible. Apart from that, yeah, all the growing zones are sown, so I think we need to get some more of those going, get some more food production on the go. But apart from that, I think we are good to start running the clock. So we've got that construction queued up. Just going to keep an eye on Leckham. Just make sure as soon as she's up, we will... Yep, there goes Huntsman, our Huntsman. Hunting Muffalo. And hopefully that'll... Yeah, there we go. Keep the meat rolling in. Leckham's up. And just as our visitor is leaving, so if we can get you over there... Hopefully chase that down. Why are you doing that? It's not built yet. Anyway, we've got 200 silver. Food is going to be a little low for the moment. Maybe some pemmican? I don't know. We've just called a muffalo. The pemmican should start to roll in a bit. Herbal medicine. We still don't have anybody who can grow herbal medicine. So I think I am going to get just those 2 more. And how much is the pemmican? I think we're just going to save that. Which reminds me, what about the wild heal route? You're 98% grown, 99% grown. We'll come back to that in a second. Might be worth going and doing a quick sweep of the map, see if there's any wild heal route about. Yep, everybody's up. Goat's doing some more cooking. So that's all good news. Who's our constructor? Green, what are you doing? Relaxing socially. I presume once you finish relaxing socially, you're going to go to start building our little trap corridor. Our animals... One thing it is going to be handy to do is get a second allowed zone. So that... if it all starts to kick off, we can tell them to sort of retreat to a safe area. So I'm just going to go and put a little allowed zone on there like that, so if anything bad kicks off, we can just... Actually, I'll set them to the home area as it is, and then if something bad happens, we can... if there's a raid incoming, I can set them to Area 1. And then hopefully they won't get shot or stabbed or anything like that. And hunter needs ranged weapon. Who are our hunters at the moment? Huntsman, obviously. Who's our best shooter apart from that? Leckham's pretty decent. Huntsman, of course. Branya's got a spot of... and green. Leckham's also got the melee. I might want to put her with a... sort of make her hand-to-hand to begin with. But green is... Yeah, so green, I think I will get you to equip that bow. I'll just shift Q it, and Branya, I think we'll get you to equip the peeler. I think that's how you say it. Once you are done with what you're doing. So we have 70 meat, and green is now going up to, yeah, lovely job. Yeah, that is very hot in there. We do need to, as I say, start expediting our digging into the mountain. So we are going to have our bedrooms, as I discussed last time, just 4x4. And we'll just dig the one out to begin with, and then go on to the next one. And goat straight onto the job. Mad Raccoon. Where's our Mad Raccoon? Action stations, everybody. Yeah. Leckham, we said we were going to give you... How was it? Goats? Goat's the brawler, so we are going to want to give you the best weapon there. Leckham, clearing rock, rubble. We are going to want to get you to... I think the club's better than the... Club's better, should be better than the... Is that a jade knife? Melee DPS 5.35, and the club 5.64, yes. So we want you to, yeah, equip the club. And are you the Mad Raccoon? You are the Mad Raccoon, so... Let's get you and get you. And Huntsman will draft you as well. Let's get you all out here. 3 should be enough to deal with a Mad Raccoon. There we go. And just select you. Undraft you and put our animals back to a relatively free-wandering state. And we're all ready. Oh, the dogs are getting some loving. I really hope that Labrador doesn't get pregnant too quickly, because that's gonna be bad news. Branya going in with the peeler. Hang on. No, it's not Manhunter. It just, the way it was sort of coming for Branya there, I was getting a little worried. We still got all that construction to do, and green straight back on it. Good stuff. And once that's done... Oh, no, that's not where I wanted to put it. No, that's the wrong place again. There, because that's where the wall will be. Now, because the spike traps, there's a chance you could fall on them, even if you're just trying to, even if you're colonists who know where they are trying to shimmy past them. So I try and make sure that the colonist can get to every trap to reset it without actually having to go past one. So for the moment, I'm going to do it like that. I'll put some more doors in, and we'll maybe want to replace this with stone walls when we get there. For the moment, let's we can haul you out the way. How you doing, Branya? Shooting already up to a 4, good stuff. Might want to go and get some... Might want to go and get some more bows, because I think bows will probably be a better one. Moving, very poor. Bleeds to death in 7 hours. Yeah, there's only one way this is going to end up. And its ability to charge has been greatly reduced, so I think that's a pretty safe kill there. And everyone else is in bed, so... Okay. Going pretty well. Let's haul those off. What else was I wanted to do? More food. Oh, and those are... We've already got 2 traps up there. Okay, so we are good for our first raid, I think. I think we need to start thinking about the growing zones. Where is the stony soil there? Stony soil there. So there's a little gap there, sort of starting... What are you? That's stony salt, so yeah, there. How much is that? 8. So I might do... another 8x4 zone, and that'll just be potatoes. And I will make you rice. And we got room for a little one up there. Might be worth starting to think about sort of like cash crops. Just make it like that to avoid the stony soil, and we are going to make you a smoke leaf field. And then... where's that stony soil? So we can probably do... a 6x6 there. This is all lichen-covered soil. Yeah, we've got fairly big load of space there, so we will make another 6x6. That's going to be rice, and... ooh, where, again, wants the stony soil, yeah, so we want to expand that. And that is going to be more smoke leaf. So we can start rolling smoke leaf joints, get some cash in that way. Anyone know if blood's a good fertilizer? Anyway, we'll want to haul all those out of the way. Haul all those out of the way. And wait for those traps to be done. Yeah. So going back to what I was saying a second ago about the raid, I'll just set us going on a reasonable speed there. Going back to what I was saying about the raid, I think what I'll do is I'll wait for the second raid to hit. Then we'll start to think about notching things up in the difficulty. We'll see how it goes, and if it's just too easy, we'll notch the difficulty up and probably switch to Randy Random. Just, I think we'll be reasonably assured by that point that we've got our colony sort of fairly well established. You are going to... more little critters that are going to be eating food, so we want to kind of try not to hit my own colonists, would you? That'd be great. Our huntsman's aim is not good today. There we go. Did something get dropped by one of the traps? I suppose it must have done. So how are we doing? Now I've got up to 6 meals. I think I set it provisionally for 10. Oh, that's getting very close to our animals. And we've nearly converted all our meat to food, so I imagine, yeah. New lovers. Goat flirted by Leckham. Goat flirted with Leckham, glad I could get that out, by complimenting her courageousness. Leckham was attracted and is now Goat's lover. Well, there's a hint for you chaps. Apparently that works. Well, let's get them into there. To begin with, we'll set owner Goat and Leckham. Congratulations to you both. We are going to want to put a door on that to make that a proper bedroom. It's all going to be a little rough and ready to begin with, but yeah, eventually we'll start to refine things. We'll start to smooth the walls, or maybe put new walls in. so on and so forth. There's another rat wandered in. So we are nearly up to our... Yeah, we're nearly up to our meal limit, but then that's going to drop again because we don't have much meat. Green's relaxing socially. Hopefully, once that's all done, he'll go and butcher some stuff. There we go, lovely job. And our growers are busy growing, or planting. Nice to see a bit of romance going. Male Labrador, female Labrador. Sigh of relief. Jezebel is not pregnant. Ooh. Ooh, that's ready to harvest, isn't it? Is there anything else? What about up here? You're not well grown enough. This one round here, ready to harvest. I think it's going to be a bit touch and go as to whether or not we actually get a full harvest in before you're ready to harvest. You're ready to harvest. A full harvest of our own grown stuff in before the winter kicks in. That's going to be a slight concern. How are you doing? Okay. More rats. Everyone's going to sleep. We got 9 meals. Yeah, so Green is both our constructor and our primary cook. Huntsman's got a tick of passion for it and isn't. I mean, 4's okay for the start of the game. Ooh, summer. Summer has begun, but winter is coming. Fruit crops won't grow in the winter cold, etc., etc., etc. We can start to deconstruct these. I'll deconstruct the one Branyers is sleeping on, so get that sleeping spot out of the way, and we'll start to think about doing some more stuff. I mean, this bit and this bit are eventually going to be bedrooms. Let's notch up the time. So yeah, our first raid should be incoming anytime soon. That reminds me, because the first raid is pretty much a guaranteed prisoner drop, and we don't have anywhere to put a prisoner. Can we do something up here? A little something like that. Okay. Yeah, it's difficult so early on when you've got so few colonists. There's always going to be a lot of overlapping stuff. So hopefully with Huntsman able to construct now. That's very close to being done. You're just going to leave it there. Well, Goat's our hauler, so hopefully... Yeah, he's off collecting all the stuff we've harvested. And Green is getting to work on the construction. Good stuff. Goat doing a bit of cleaning there. Construction botch. I think, was that twice that's been botched, that little corner? There we go. So we can put this for a little temporary prisoner room. And that's all good. How is the rice coming along? 78%. Getting there. We've got a little bit of time. bit of repairs to those walls. I'm not sure what... Oh, here we go. A group of tribespeople from the Orange Oasis tribe have arrived nearby. They are attacking immediately. And the customary naked man with a knife. So not much threat, but I am still going to get our animals just into zone 1 just to make sure. Now the traps should... There we go. Dan, what are you like? Jealous, nervous, okay, incapable of intellectual and mining. Double passion for crafting, that's going to be very handy. Can also do dumb labour. The mining... Deficiency in mining is not a huge negative. Got a knife there, poor, 32%. 5.85 though, that's I think that's better than what we've got at the moment. Branya. You quite quick on the move? You are going to go capture Dan. And then we're going to want Dr. Huntsman or Green. Okay, that was quite quick. Damn it. We're going to want more grave. Well, we're going to need some graves. Not more graves. Just that little bit there. Well, I think it's Misk. Yep, graves. We'll put... Hello. No, you're not fully grown. Yeah. You can never have too many graves in this game. The depressing reality of it all. Yeah, I think what I'll do now is I'll get that... Food situation's getting critical. Okay. Things we can kill. Ooh! Boar. Did someone say sausages? Lovely stuff. What was I doing? Yes. We are going to want to get this enclosed. So I'm thinking this will, in the long term, will become our fridge. But Green's off to bed. What I'm going to do quickly is deconstruct that. So Branya. Bulk goods traded from the Canker Authority. That might be good news. But, to wait for the moment. What are you doing out there, Bren? Just, what, resting? Well, shame we didn't get anyone from our first raid, but, ooh. Right little caravan of them there. Quite glad I sort of saved the money from that first trader now. Leckham. Leckham, Leckham, Leckham. You are nearly fully rested. There you go. Before you get to butchering... There we go. Ooh! Now the meat here is quite cheap. Herbal medicine, we can't buy any from them, we can only sell them. That stuff, that's a pain. Gonna keep the leathers, we've not got much, but those stacks will grow. Blue fur, obviously, if we get any muffalos. Blue fur off them. Plain leather and light leather, those stacks will definitely grow quite big. I don't want any more animals, we're gonna be having problems with that as it is. Cloth, we're kind of growing our own. Maybe a bit more food, just to see us through until till our crops start to come. We can afford... We can't afford that many. We afford 67 beef. Do I want to blow everything on that? There's not really much else we can sell. Now, let's make it a nice... Let's make it a nice round 50. Gives us a little bit of money left. And Lecken, what are you doing now? You're now cooking. Green, you are butchering. Lovely stuff. Ah, the dogs are eating it pretty much straight away. That's not good. Yeah, nearly all that meat was instantly consumed by our animals. Never mind. Where's Huntsman? What are you doing? Relaxing socially. And now Green's getting on to doing our... constructing that, so that will no longer suffer from deterioration from being outside. We can set our animals back to that now. I have a feeling I'm going to forget that quite often. Our first rice crop is coming in. Cargo pods. Ooh, what do you have for me? Alpaca wool. 65 units of alpaca wool. Because it's a cold climate, I'm not sure how many alpacas we're going to get, but, you know, what the hell, the more the merrier. I could just sell that straight on. Yeah, Green and Goat going to grab that, it looks like. So we've got all our little structures going. Do I want to do any more food for the moment? We are going to need quite a lot to get us through. I've probably already gone a little overkill. But you know what? Better safe than sorry. 2 more. 1 default of potatoes and the other I'm switching to rice. How are our growers? 5 and 6. Huntsman. Is that like a high 6? Sort of. Yeah, I think we're going to have to hope we don't get too injured during the winter. Ready to harvest. Spoils in 1.6 days. Okay, there's some free food, if anybody can be bothered to grab it. Where are you off to? We still got some boars marked out for hunting. Did we get that? We got that alpaca wool. And they're leaving. I'm not sure Leckham's going to be able to get to them in time. Where are you? No, we'll have to... there'll be other opportunities to offload our alpaca wool. Not to worry, not to worry. $38 food. A vengeful child. I've not seen that description before. Vengeful child, 15. As a child, Darai returned to his village to find that it had been wiped out by bandits. He swore revenge on the attackers and began a violent rampage across the wilderness. Yeah. Could be useful in a fight, shooting melee. We're not going to, Well, it's a friendly tribe, so I don't want to try and arrest him and anger them. But here he comes. Like him going and doing some growing there. Did we get some rice? Pork, beef. Did our animals eat that? I think something must have been eating that. Dun dun dun. But that is our half hour up, so join us next time for the mystery of who's eating our bloody food, and yeah, we'll get. I can set. Yeah, Leckham can go and trade with Durai. Hopefully, offload that alpaca wool, and then we're going to have to get seriously into building some more bedrooms and actually expanding this little mountain base out. But as I said, that will have to wait. So thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.